Are you recording?
I'm recording.
Great. Well, welcome to the awesome rental of the Forest River CrossFit. Come closer and not further away. This is your Forest rental, or your Forest River rental of the RV. I'm going to walk you through the first thing you should do when you get here and when you get given to the person or you talk to the person who's going to show you the RV is you want to walk around the entire outside and make notes. Follow, babe, follow. And make notes of exactly what kinds of things you notice that could be wrong. For example, right here, come on in and look at this. There's a little dent right here on the back door. Closer, closer. Right here, there's a little dent. So I would mark that down. There's a dent here, and then when you return it, we won't blame you for that. Go ahead and do that all the way around the outside. Tiny little scratch on the door, maybe. And then noticeable is, oh, there's a crack in the windshield. Okay, you're gonna make crack in the windshield. Okay, you're gonna make notes of that. But let's get into the operation of your RV. As you can see here, you can unlock it and open up the door. Now I'm going to show you the control panel that helps you control your RV. Okay, as you look here, you have the doorway. There's a screen door here as well that you can use. Okay, when you come into the RV, right above the door will be your control panel. Okay. Now, before you do anything, the one thing you have to do is make sure that the RV is using the battery power. So here on this part, you have the battery disconnect. You're going to press the top of that switch. It's going to turn on the battery. You'll hear a click when that happens. That then means that your RV is on. Okay. So if I were to come, for example, and press the all lights light switch, I just turned on all of the lights. And I can press and hold and turn off all the lights. Now all the lights are off. Okay? That is the battery disconnect. Now once you turn it on, that battery disconnect is your battery is going to run all of your lights only and your refrigerator. That is all. That is the only thing that when you have the battery on, that's the only thing that is running. Okay? Now I can turn on the water pump and then I will have running water, and that is also run by the battery. I can also turn on the awning power and I can extend and retract the awning. In our RV, sometimes what you'll need to do is when you turn or want to open up the awning, you have to reach up and jiggle it in order for it to open. Okay? But that is that. Right here you can see our solar panels are charging the batteries currently. And basically this battery disconnect, the only time you're going to turn it off is when you're going to leave the RV for a number of hours at a time. But basically you're going to want to keep it on when you're driving or whenever you're inside the RV. Now, with regards to the air conditioner, you can only run the air conditioner while you're using the generator. To use the generator, you're going to hit prime, press and hold it down until the light turns yellow, and then you'll press start, and the generator will start. Now it'll start counting hours here and tell you how many hours you have, okay? Well, after you run the generator for 3, 4, 5 minutes, you'll hear the microwave click on, and you'll be able to turn on the air conditioner unit. You will not turn on the air conditioner unit at this control panel. Rather, you'll turn on the air conditioning unit at this control panel. Okay, to do that, you'll just, oh, did you hear that? Our microwave just turned on, okay? This is the control panel you'll use to operate the air conditioner, and again, that will not be operable until the generator has been on for about 5 minutes. Okay? Now, I will now turn off the generator and I will show you this panel here. LPG is liquid propane gas. This tells you how much propane you have, and your propane will run your water heater and your stove, okay? Right now, it's full, okay? Your battery button tells you how much power you have in your batteries. Right now, I have 2/3 power. Okay, your fresh water tank, how much you have in your fresh water. Right now, we have no water in the fresh water. Your black water tank is your sewage. It is empty. Your gray water tank is your shower water and your kitchen sink water that's been used. And right now it is empty. Okay. Now I will go through as far as filling up your fresh water. I'll show you that in just a moment. But this is basically the control panel for that. Okay. I don't expect on your trip you're going to need to turn on the heat in the RV. However, if you do, this is the place where you operate both the shower, water heater, and the heater. This is only operates the shower, water heater, and the heater, okay? To turn it on, you're gonna press the button once, and then you're gonna see the little RV with the temperature gauge. That is the heater. To turn that on, you're gonna press again, and then you're gonna turn the temperature to your desired temperature. Now, to get this to work, you will probably need to be plugged in or have the generator turned on. Now, to turn on your water heater, you go to the squiggly water lines with a thermometer and you press once. That will say off. Then you'll turn it to eco, hot or boost. Okay? Boost will heat up your water in 20 minutes. Hot will heat up your water in 45 minutes, and eco, it'll take about an hour to heat up your water. So depending on where you're at and how urgent you need your hot water, that's where you'll mess with that. I usually just turn it on to boost, and you're going to wait for 20 minutes for your water to heat up before you take your shower. Which leads me to the bathroom. There's a light switch for the bathroom right here. Okay. You'll open it here. Here's the bathroom. To flush the toilet, there is a pedal right here. In order to flush the toilet or use the water or shower, you will need to have the water in the on position. Once it's in the on position, you'll have water, okay? You'll also be able to flush the toilet. Do not use the toilet unless you have turned the water pump on so that you can flush the toilet, okay? To shower, you will pull this out and you will place it in this holder up here and turn it into shower mode versus just washing hands mode. Right now, it's in washing hands mode, okay? Your toilet paper is here, and your shampoo is here, okay? That is the shower. There's a curtain. Please drop all the wood panels when you're done using them, okay? You also have a gas range here. This will operate when just the battery is on. And you just press and turn the gas on and hit the ignition switch and it will light up, okay? You have to have the water pump on and then you can use the sink here as well. Okay, again, there is a DVD player here. To lay on the bed, you will use this switch above here, and you'll just press the switch, and the bed will lay down. I'm not going to put the bed all the way down. Behind the bed is the sewage and the blackout curtains. You will be able to black out the front curtains with the blackout curtains as well as the side curtains and get really dark at night. There is a USB charger here and a regular outlet here. The generator will need to be turned on to use the regular outlet. Okay. The refrigerator, it's working. Just when you turn on the battery, the refrigerator starts working immediately and the freezer starts working immediately as well. Okay? I believe that is for the operation. I will now show you where you will fill up your freshwater tank. Okay? If you go to a campground, you will, and the campground has a water connection, you will connect the water connection to the city water connection. As soon as you do that, we'll have running water in the RV. If you're not going to a campground and you're going to do what's called boondocking or camp on the street without plugging into water, you will want to fill up a freshwater tank here at this freshwater connection. That is where you put and fill up your fresh water. There is a tank on board. I think it holds 20 or 30 gallons. Here is the black tank flush. Okay, this is your sewage flush. Never when you go and you dump your sewage, never use the sewage water on your freshwater connection. Okay. Similarly, you don't want to use freshwater connection onto your black tank flush. This is to flush your sewage. To flush your sewage, you will find a hose right here in the back. You're going to take this hose and you're going to come around here and you are going to plug the hose into this connection. It takes a lot of muscle to muscle this off and then to muscle the hose on. Okay, so you're going to have to erg it and really push it on there hard. Okay, once you've connected the hose to flush out the sewage, there are two handles. There's this gray handle here, and over here is a black handle. The black handle is for the black water. The gray handle is for the gray water. Again, black water is sewage, gray water is like your sink and your shower. Okay? What you want to do is flush out the black water first. To do so, you're going to grab this. It doesn't matter if you turn it. You're going to pull it out in this direction. So you're going to pull it all the way out. The black water will then rush through the hose. You'll be shocked at how fast it comes rushing out. Once you have drained the black water, to help rinse out all the sewage, you will then drain the gray water, which will continue to wash out all of the sewage. Then, with the valve open, you're going to connect the hose to the black water flush. You're going to turn on the hose and let it run for about 5 minutes. That will flush out any additional sewage, and most of the time you're going to want to let it go until the water runs clear. Once the water is running clear, you can take the hose off, close both the black water valve and the gray water valve, and then put the hose back into the back of the vehicle. So, this has been my short tutorial. Driving it's pretty easy. There's a backup camera. If you have any questions, you can call me or message me. But I'm sorry I wasn't able to give you this walkthrough myself. You can use this video as reference if you have questions. But enjoy your stay and please leave us a 5-star review.